Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Grab your coffee, maybe some tea, definitely a snick snack. You're going to need it for this one, okay? And let's get into it. I received this email that not only touched my heart, but my soul. And I wanted to share it with you. I can't even describe it, so I'm just going to read it to you, okay? She said, I watched your Venezuela video, and it brought back so many memories. You see, I was born in Cuba and left as part of Operation Peter Pan in 1961. Now, if you've never heard of this Operation Peter Pan, because I honestly have never heard of it, so I had to look it up. Okay. Operation Peter Pan, or Pedro Pan, okay, was a clandestine mass exodus of over 14,000 unaccompanied Cuban minors ages 6 to 18 to the United States over a 2-year span from 1960 to 1962. And they were sent after parents feared that Fidel Castro and the Communist Party were planning to terminate parental rights and place minors in communist indoctrination centers, commonly referred to as the Patria, that's P-A-T-R-I-A, Poststad, and that's P-O-T-E-S-T-A-D. Now, this program consisted of two main components: the mass evacuation of Cuban children via airplane to the United States, Miami as a particular common hub, and the programs set up to care for them once they arrived. Both were led by Father Brian O. Walsh of the Catholic Welfare Bureau. And the operation was the largest mass exodus of minor refugees in the Western Hemisphere at the time. It operated covertly out of fear that it would be viewed as an anti-Castro political enterprise. Okay, so that's what that is, just in case you didn't know, because I myself did not know. All right. She said, everything that you described in my video about Venezuela, I've been through that and I lived it. Thank God for my mother, who knew what was coming and prepared like a pro. In fact, after my parents eventually were able to leave the country, there was still enough food for my grandparents and aunts and uncles to eat for several years. So her parents were of the prepared mind, just like we are. Of course, it eventually ran out and they had to manage. They finally were able to leave, but it was rough going for a very long time. The day in March when they locked us down because of Miss Rona, I grabbed my resisting husband and said to him that we are going to the store to get everything we could to survive. He thought I must have lost my mind. You see, my PTSD is real, and I was reliving my childhood all over again. You never, ever forget. I haven't looked back since, and I have been able not only to prepare, but I managed to grow a very successful garden this summer, which has provided me with a wonderful harvest that I've canned and put up. That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. I'm sure that you've heard many stories like mine since you live in Tampa. Yes, I have, but not like this. No. They're each unique in their own way. I'm so grateful that you covered this topic so well. People have no idea what's coming, and God has a very special place in heaven for you. Well, thank you. Thank you. Because of the hours you have spent teaching folks about the need to get ready and what is coming. The SHTF will hit, and when it does, KT bar the door, because people are not only going to panic. They will become animals on the hunt. I cannot begin to tell you how painful it is for me to see my country go up in flames, as it does, because people were more worried about tweets than their freedom. After the sacrifice my parents made to send my sister and me to the U.S., knowing they might not ever see us again, I thank God they are not here to see this. Oh, okay, and then she talks about me getting better. Yes, because I'm still not feeling my best right now. It's a very slow process. Don't overtax yourself. Yes, I know. It's crazy. But yeah, you know, take it from somebody who has been there and done that. She has lived through this, and she's seeing it happen all over again. So when she's telling you to secure your homes, prep like you've never prepped before, that's what she's saying, in other words. Listen to her. She knows. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fear less.